sequences and statements. Okay. So these are the data types, data range. From this, for example, int, that is 2 to 4 bytes, means minus the 32768 to 32768 bytes. Range means whatever we are giving the input, that range and the volume is given here. Okay. And contents and integer contents. Okay. Next, character constants. Okay. So these are the characters we can use. So what does mean white space character? White space character, these are single quote colon in brackets, new line, line by n is new line by r, line by t. These are except space. These effect can be felt when printed, but these are non-printable. Okay. So that means the cartridge didn't move the cursor to the first character of the same line and hence the current location to the first character and hence produce the staircase effect. The handling of by and by are system dependent. White space character generally terminate the reading of string in scanf function when percentage used. Okay. Statements. We have 3 types of statements: executive, command, and compound statements. So what does mean executive statement? That is expression statement, sorry, compound and control statement. Okay. Expression statement consists of an expression followed by a semicolon. The execution of expression statement can be expression causes the expression to be evaluated. Some examples for expression statement as given below. See here, for example, a equal to 3, c equal to a plus b plus I, where printf equal to area equal to percent of f. F means percent of f means float, comma area. So double slash colon is empty or blank statement. So expression consists of single entry which has a constant, a variable, an array element or a reference to a function. It may consist some combinations of such entities. For example, here C, A plus B, where X equal to Y. That means C equal to A plus B. Where X less than or equal to Y, X equal to Y plus I. The program to calculate to area of square. For example, I need to write the program of square. We know that when it is start the function is hash, that is include less than stdio.h. That means when you start the program, you give a name stdio.h or any lav.h or any you can give. Okay. Next, main open bracket. Next, flower bracket left started. Next, we need to write the statement. What is the question? Calculate area of square. So that keep in mind. Here float term is what? Float length, comma, area, semicolon. If you put semicolon means that ends the statement. That ends the statement, that line. And come to the next. Printf. Printf means in brackets, double quote, enter length of side of square. Enter length of side of square, double quote, close. Semicolon. Next, scanf, double bracket start, double quote, percent of f, comma, and len. Next, area equal to len into len. We know that simple mathematical formula, square area is L into L. That you write here. So, printf. What we need to print, what we are find that. So here, what is area of square equal to percent 0.2f in bracket code, comma, area. Next, get. Next, flower bracket closed. So this is the program of calculate area of square. If you write this program, then it executes as the output the value. That value it will give, and that also calculates. Okay. Next, calculate circumstances. This is the program. See that. Same as the procedure which start the main and circumstances formula is what? 2 pi r. Okay. Circle circumstance formula is 2 pi r. So that. Next. Similarly, program to find surface area and volume of sphere. Surface area, we know that surface area formula and volume of sphere. Both the formulas is what? Surface area is what? Sphere surface area is what? 4 pi r square. Volume of sphere is what? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. And here slash include the name which started. We need to define P13.142. When start the main clause, open bracket start. See that float r comma area dot volume. Next, printf in bracket start, enter radius of sphere. Scanf in bracket %f comma and r, where area equal to 4 pi r square, where volume equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Next, printf is in bracket sphere surface area equal to % of 2f comma area. Printf in bracket volume of sphere equal to %.2f comma volume. Get square bracket close. This is the what the question sphere surface area, volume surface area. Both formulas first we know in mathematically that we can put in the program. That's it. So in the program, when it start the main class and open bracket, and we need to define what we are defined, what we need to find, float r area volume. So print f, enter first radius of sphere. Next, % of f r, area equal to this. Print sphere surface area, that is equal to %2f area, volume of sphere. Okay. Next one is similarly program to convert temperature from degree centigrade to Fahrenheit. We know the formula degree centigrade to Fahrenheit. That is 1.8 into C plus 32. Fahrenheit equal to 1.8 centigrade to Fahrenheit. So how to convert the Fahrenheit? 1.8 into C plus 32. 1.8 into C plus 32. Plus 32. Okay. That is. So that is basics of C language was finished. And today I'm going to explain operators and library functions in C. Operators. For example, if you know the constant A and B, for example, the A value is 10, B value is 3, then A plus B is what? 10 plus 3, 13. Next. A minus B, 10 minus 3 is 7. Okay. A by B means A% of B, that is 10 by 3. So, if the denominator is 1, okay, that is. So, these are the operations. Sorry. Next I'm sharing. Okay. Now, unary operations. What does mean unary operations? For example, if I am giving the constant values, then how can you do the increment of that values? That we can explain here. Okay. So how to start the increment? For example, I want to give the value is 10. I want to increase 11. Then we can use plus, plus, minus, minus, minus. Okay. Like that. So can be used either as sign or as arithmetic operators. So increment or decrement operators are plus plus and minus minus. Increment or decrement the current value by 1 if is the short term a equal to a plus 1. The plus plus and minus operator can be either on the left side or on the right side operation. Okay, which has different meaning when used in an expression. 1 minute, please. Okay. So plus, for example, if I want to give an expression, for example, I will show this, where A equal to, in following some examples of increments. For example, int A equal to 10. Here we define double slash, declare the initializer variable 10 into B, other variable, declare another variable. A plus plus means current value is 10. Increment A plus plus, increment A by 1, which is equivalent to A equal to A plus 1. And the value is 11. Means A plus plus means it does not mean 10 plus 10. It means it is increment by one value. So that is equal to A plus 1. So next one is plus plus A. Double slash. Increment A by 1, which is equivalent to A equal to A plus 1. And the value of A is 12 now. What is the current value? 11, no? So when plus plus A is 11 plus 1 is 12. Okay. Next, B equal to A plus plus. Double line. Here is A assigned to first and then is increment now B equal to 12 and A equal to 13. B equal to plus plus A. Here is the increment and assigned to equal to 13, that increment 1. So 14. Okay. Relational and logical operators. Various relation operators variables are less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equal. Okay. So now the equal and separate equal operators fall into a separate precedence group. Beneath the other relational true, non-zero or false. Suppose that I equal to 1, j equal to 2 and k equal to 3 are three integer variables. Several logical expressions involving these variables are shown below. So for example, I less than j. Here what is given? I equal to 1, j equal to 2. I less than j means 1 is less than j. True means if the value is 1. I plus j greater than or equal to k. I plus j means was 1 plus 2, 3. Greater than or equal to k is equals true. So if the value is 1. Next, j plus k greater than I plus 5. J is here 2 plus k. 2 plus 3, 5. Greater than 1 plus 5, 6. Means it's false. 7 is not greater than, sorry. J means what? 2 plus 3, 5. 1 plus 5, 6. 5 not greater than 6. So false, 0. K factorial is 3. No. J equal to 2. Yes. 1. So if we assign like this, in addition to the relational and quality operators, C contains 3 logical operators. They are and, logical and, modular logical or surprise colon logical not. And logical or logical not. These are the symbols used for that. The logical operators act upon operands that are themselves logical expressions. The net effect is to combine the individual logical expressions into more complex conditions that are either true or false. The result of the logical and operations will be true only when operate and one minute. So these are operational true. Logical and not operator is true if result of expression false and vice versa. Any non-zero value is interpreted as a true. Next, let's see the expression at the given values. I equal to 7, j equal to 5, k equal to 10. Then I greater than equal to 6 and j equal to 5. I means what? 7 greater than or equal to 6. Yes. Logical and j 5 equal to 5 is also correct. True. So 1. I greater than or equal to 5 means 7 greater than is correct. Logical or k equal to get it. No. Means either this, that. This one of one is true. So 1. So I less than 11 is correct. Logical and j 5 greater than 10 wrong. False means and here. So false. I factorial 7 factorial equal to 10. Logical and 7 less than 10. Logical and k greater than 5. No, 10 greater than 5. Yes, here all are satisfying. So true. 1. But I factorial equal to 10 is not correct. No. Factorial surprise and false. Logical are I greater than 30. No. Why? Logical are here. No, logical not. I greater than 30. 7 greater than 30 kadu is true. That is. Alignment operators. These are several different assignment operators in C. All of them are used from assignment expressions, which assign the value and expression to identifier. The most commonly used assignment operator equal to assignment expression that make use of this operator written in the identifier equal to expression. Here, some symbol typical assignment expression A equal to 3, X equal to Y. Area is length and width. Delta equal to 0.001. Sum equal to A plus B. C permits multiple assignment of the identifier 1, identifier 2 equal to expression. Here the assignment are carried out right to left. There is a multiple assignment I equal to j equal to 5 assigns to 5 to j and then j to I. C contains 5 additional assignments operations like plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, by equal to, and percent equal to. These are really short and handwritten notations. Expression operator, expression 2. Usually expression 1 is an identifier, such a variable is an array element. x plus equal to I is an equivalent to x equal to x plus I. X equal to slash equal to 3 is equivalent to x equal to slash x by 3. Operated precedence. Let x equal to 10, y equal to 5. And now consider expression a equal to x plus y into 5 plus x. This can be only ways x plus y into y plus x, or x plus y into 5 plus x, or x plus y into 5 plus x. Expression C evaluated x plus y in bracket y into 5 plus x, and since star is a okay. Now, excuse me. Now, for example, int I, float j, I equal to 1.23 means line star automatically codes the value 1.23 and integer 1. J equal to 1. Automatically convert integer 1 float 1.0 f. I equal to int j means, oh, 1 minute please. Next, enumerations. What does mean enumerations? Enumeration is a data type where its numbers are constant that are written identifier. So they have signed integer values. These constants represent values that can be assigned to corresponding enumeration variables. A gender terms in enumeration may be defined as enum, enum, tag, member 2, member f, where ENUFG's required keyword tag is name is that identifier. Enumeration having this expression member 1, member 2 represent individual identifier. So consider the enumeration define an example. ENUM colors black, blue, green, red, white. The enumeration concept will represent the following integer values. For example, black is 0, blue is 1, green is 2, red is 3, white is 4. The automatic assignments can be overridden with the definition of the enumeration by explicitly assigning a value of it. These constants that are not assigned explicit values will automatically be assigned values which increase successively by 1. From the last explicit assignment, this may cause 2 or more enumeration concepts to have the same integer value. Enum colors, black -1, blue, cyan, green, magenta, red equal to white, yellow. The enumeration concept will now represent the values black equal to 1, blue equal to 0, cyan equal to 1, green equal to 2, magenta equal to 3. red equal to 2, white equal to 3, yellow equal to 4. These enumeration variables should be declared first and it can be assigned only these values within the enumeration definition. Enum enumeration type identified. Red declares as colors type assigned value reddit. Library functions. C language comes with a very rich set of standard library functions that carry out various commonly used operations or calculations. So these library functions are not a part of the language specifications. Every implementation of language includes them. Library functions are organized a set of according to their functionality and the definitions. Give header files generally have H extension. A library function is accessed simply by writing the function name followed parenthesis. If the function needs some information is processed the way argument. The argument must be placed within the parenthesis. Function may be necessary define certain constants and the function might have to be defined ahead usage. The information required to use library function placed in text file called header. File generally has an extension .h. These header files are placed in a specific folder known to C compiler and depends on the operating system and compiler and hence that is a comparison with the processor statement include. The syntax is hash include file name where file name represents the name of special header file. Some commonly used functions are given in the following column level. Type refers the data type of the return value function. The void shown indicate nothing returned by this function. Hundreds functions are simplified by all C compilers to standard library functions organized into different library files. The difference of C language mainly gives the following function usage. Functions absolute I type int return the absolute value of I. Seal D, for example 2.3 D equal to 2.3. Seal D means 2.3 comes to 2 like that. Double round up the next integer value, the smallest integer is greater than or equal to D. Cos D, double return the cosine of D. Cos H, you know that in a hyperbolic cosine D. Exp D, double raised to the power D, 2.718. Fabs D, double return the absolute value of D. Flow D, like this, these are the functions, D, C. One by one, please read. Okay. Next, input and output. What does mean input and output? See, again, input and output. C provides a powerful set of input and output functions, which can do almost everything program demands. And input-output functions can be accessed from anywhere within a program by calling the appropriate function along with its arguments enclosed in parentheses. These functions may be used either as an expression if they return something. Example, C equal to get char open bracket colon open bracket. Statement scan F, open bracket. Single character input. The getChar function is a part of standard C language library. It returns a single character from a standard input device, generally a keyword. The function does not require any arguments. In general terms, a reference to the getChar function is written as character variable equal to getChar, open brackets, where character variable refers to some previously declared character variable. Example, char ch. Ch equal to getChar. So get generic input data. Any types of data can be fed to the computer from a standard input device use the C standard library function scanner. This function can be used to enter any combination of numerical values, single character and strings. The function returns the number of data item and then have been entered successfully. In general terms, the scanf function is written as scanf control string ag1, ag1, ag2, ag etc. Where control string refers to a string containing certain required formatting information. And arg1, arg2, argn are arguments that represent address of individual input data. And arg1, arg2, argn represents the address of individual input data. The control string comprises pattern of input input so these are the single character input that is I wrote here. So refers to from contain detailed information arg1, arg2. We can use the percentage symbol. 1 minute mark. Next, where control string is a format information, the certain literal and variable represents percentage of x and arg1, arg2 arguments represent individual output data items correspond to the percent x converts to the strings. The arguments can be constants, single variable, or any names. More complex expressions in contrast to the scanf function. The arguments in printf function are not memory address, therefore they are not preceded by ampersand. So here, C data item displays a single character. D data item displays a single date. E data item displayed a floating point value without an exponent. Data item is displayed a floating point value without an exponent. G data item is displayed a floating point value using E type or F type conversion depending the value trailing zeros, trailing decimal point will not display. So I, O, F, U, X, these are. A bit modifier can be added before any of these characters give width use. For example, percent of 4D means 4 characters. Width of 4 characters, right, justified. Minus 4D means left, justified. Percentage of 0.04, print the number of width 4 characters added with preceding zeros, necessary. Percentage of 10, print starting width of 10 characters. Percentage of 3.3, string is exactly 3 characters, remain if it longer. Percent of 5.2, prints a float number in width 5 characters, out which 2 are per decimal and dot. means 5 characters. 0.2 2 decimal characters of width 2 or per decimal, 1 for the dot. In all the cases, width of data more than width specified. Width is overhidden. Here, name include, name is what we have given the name. Program starts main and it defined in several floating point numbers. Open bracket start float I equal to 2.0, j equal to 3.0. Printf values percentage of a, percentage, 7.3f, comma I plus j plus j over square root of I plus j. This is the function. Then reading and writing a line of text. Following program reads a line of text and writes it back just as it was entered. The program illustrates the systemic differences in reading and writing string that it contains variety of character include white spaces character. For example, when the program starts, we need to use #slot include that we have to give the name that is 2 less than symbols. Next, main open bracket. That means the start, read and write a line text. That is the string statement. Open bracket start, char line, square bracket 80, scanf, in bracket percentage of double quotes, square bracket, hyperbola by n, close line, printf, percentage of is line, and bracket close. The percent hyperbolic by n format specifies that all characters until it is not new line should be read. Similarly, percent ABCD reads only one out of the set ABCD. So here modifier minus plus 0 blank space FG. Data item are left justified within the field. Minimum field width will be added and data before data. Place. A sign either plus or minus will precede each sign numerical data item without flag. 0. Cases reading 0 appears instead of reading blanks. A blank space will precede each positive sign numerical data item. Flag is overridden by the place flag is both are present. Cause actual and hexadecimal data items to be preceded by 0. Causes decimal point to be present in a floating point numbers. The data item is a whole number. Also prevents the truncation of traveling 0 deeper conversation. Here one example, a simple C program that illustrates the use of flags, modifiers, integers, and floating point quantities. For example, when they start the program, hash include name, whatever the name you have to give, that is give, and main open bracket, line, use flags with integer and floating point numbers. Int I equal to 1, 2, 3. Float x equal to 12.0, y equal to -3, comma 3. Printf, double quote start, 0.60, 0.7, 0.0f, percent 10, 0.1e by n close l x comma y. So these are the functions printed. It gets push function. So here, so these functions can use transfer string between the computer and standard output. Each of the function accepts a single argument. Okay. The argument must be data item that represents a string. The string may include white space character. In the case of get, the string will be entered from the keyword and will terminate with a new line character. The gets and puts functions offer simple alternatives to the use of scanf and printf reading and displaying things. Illustrate following the example. Main, open bracket, read and write line text. Open bracket start, or line, get in bracket line, puts line, close. This is summary. What we have learned in all these. Any language consists of certain alphabet symbols, capital A to Z, small a to Z, and 1, 0 to 9. Okay. So according to ANI standard, we can recognize 4 right characters. And program declaration of data type followed by one or more variable names and operational value assigned to each variable and ending with a semicolon. The increment or decrement operators, plus plus and minus minus, increment or decrement the current value by 1, which is a short form for A equal to A plus 1, B equal to B plus 1. The plus plus and minus minus operators can be either on the left side or right side. Okay, operator, which has different meaning when and used an operator expression. The C are evaluated according to being the procedure determined C. Okay. So these are below. These are the questions. Explain various operations in C. Plus, minus, symbol, all you can write. Less than, greater than. Describe the data types with examples. Explain the input and output with examples. Describe characters set in C. Define identifier examples with keywords in C. Describe type casting, type correction with examples. 2 values using the variable. Swap 2 values without using variable. So these you learn and answer the questions. Okay. Tomorrow I am going to explain block 2. Thank you, one and all. So these are the topics tomorrow I'll explain. Please go through this. Flow of control, functions, point, and strings. See this all of it. Okay. Graph 2, 3, 4, I can explain further next week classes. So till now, please practice what about the C language, what operations are used, what adjustment of width and new strings, new lines and white spaces, how to start the program, how to end the program, and what are the strings, what are the statements included in a block. Please learn all this. So when we use the print and what we have to find out, where we have to keep that, how to find the solution, also please learn. We have learned so many addition, multiplication, differentiation, and area of circle, sphere, and temperature, or converted to Fahrenheit to centigrade. All these we have learned. Okay. Thank you, one and all.